foundational guy, midcourt, involved guy. Oh, okay. Y'all guys love them. Like, yeah, like, look, we don't play against them, they won't lose. No, they're right. You don't play like this. Like, he's telling our guys, don't you dare ice up these guys. You ice us, you lose out. He's been like all open about it. But yeah, but you're gonna press this jump plays, yeah, no shit, yeah.
Well, that's exactly what Faith Family did last night.
Exactly.
They thought it was over.
That's what he said. He goes, I watched that first half last night. Hey, welcome inside. This is the Place Arena at Lehi High School for the final game of the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest. The soon to be number one team in the country, the Duncanville Panthers, taking on the American Fort Cavemen. Duncanville coming off the big win against Montverde just a couple of nights ago. They've been traveling a lot. They've been playing all over the place. And we got one more game tonight. Here we go. And we'll start first with Duncanville. They put on a show in the pregame. Sykes hands it back to Ashton Hardaway. Hardaway can't get it. Davion Sykes with the board. Sent out to the corner. Ron Holland traveled. Well, they put on a show in pregame that had the leftover Lehigh students absolutely going crazy. We had guys jumping over each other in the pregame. They were taking requests from fans. Now, that was fun. And a 5-second call. And we saw last night from American Fort, they got a little awestruck early on. They got beaten up early on, and their game fell down 16-2. They came back to take a lead. I believe it was 41-40. As Wallace jumps the lane, picks it off. Wallace going to the rim, leaves it for Anderson, who sends it out to Evan Young. Yauernier, and there's a kick ball. We'll stay here. Davion Sykes gets his foot on that ball. You might ask how good is Duncanville? Well, we mentioned earlier, meet Montverde. They're going to be ranked number one in the nation. They got a lot of guys here. They're the reigning 6A champion in Texas. That ball goes out of bounds. One of their star players amongst many is Ashton Hardaway, the son of Penny Hardaway, the head coach at Memphis. Is outside here with Wallace. Wallace steps into a three, got it. Ashton Wallace knocks down the triple. And there's Ron Holland. That's Anthony Black, number 0. Black, one of the top recruits in the country. I believe he's number 3 or 4 within Texas. Travel, baby, and wipe off the bucket. Oh, they'll call the foul on the drive. So that goes against Yao Rainier. So Yao picks up his first foul, and they'll put Jackson Durant on the floor. So Anthony Black gonna trigger the inbound here along the baseline. So Durant comes in for Rainier, not wanting him to pick up another foul. It goes off the leg of Eric Demings, and it is American Fork ball. There's Evan Young bringing it up on Demings, and Demings going to pick up the foul. And the first foul on Duncanville. Outside with Evan Young. Hardaway comes out to get him. Evan hanging on a pivot, sends it out to Durant, nearly stolen. There it is, the steal. And now some showtime from Ron Holland. And the Lehi students approve. So 3-2. Off the screen from Rawson, here's Wallace trapped in the corner. Into Rawson, but we had a foul on the entry pass, and Rawson bucket is going to be waved off. Tiger Cuff ready to come in. He does for Evan Young. And bad idea, pass it into Black. Trying to go backcourt. Black skies through and throws it home. 4-3 the lead for Duncanville. And there's another steal dearly, picked up by Tiger Cuff. Tiger back out to Wallace. Bo Wallace hit the 3 to start this game for American Fork. You always look for that one guy that's not going to be too big-eyed in moments like this. And Wallace might be him. Hits Cuff, but out to Wallace. Rawson hands back to Tiger Cuff. Cuff hit a couple of threes last night in that game against Faith Family Academy, as well as it was Durant that gave American Fork the lead in the first half after falling behind 16-2. Ollie Anderson. Sends out to Wallace in the corner. Wallace has 2 threes in the first half, or probably the first quarter, and it's a 6-4 lead. Hardaway in transition. And it's Ashton Hardaway knocking down the 3, and 7-6 here early on. Durant has that one knocked away by Black. And now Evan Phelps comes on. Cameron Barnes and number 10, Rasan Collier. Come on. Here's Dunn. Sent out to Durant. Durant hands back to Wallace. Picked up by Holland. Wallace on the drive, terminates. Has that one poked away by Holland. Now on the push with Duncanville. Cameron Barnes, that one's poked away. Now on the run with Evan Young, and Young Trey Young'd Eric Demings. And that'll be the 13th foul.
Checking into the ballgame For American Fort, number 1, Yao.
So Black comes back on the floor after a quick breather. And Yao Rainier comes on. So here's Yao. Near side to Cuff, goes into Dunn. Dunn working on Holland. Dunn powers his way to the rim, can't get it. And there's Durant for the putback. Black has that one tipped by Rainier, picked up by Durant. That was a dangerous pass. Evan Young wisely able to keep his foot off. Here's Tiger Cuff, 4-3. And a 4-point advantage for AF early on. Black steps back to a 3 off the rim, and the rebound to Dunn. Yao Rainier. Up top to Tiger. Cycle through, here's Evan Young. Drop it into Dunn. There's some traffic going by. Dunn powers his way to go back up, and it crawls off the rebound taken by Black. Missed opportunity there for AF. And now a foul on the drive here from Black as we go inside at 3 minutes.
Second team foul. Taking the ball into the game at number 24, Blake Rosson. And for the Panthers, number 24, Ashton Hardaway. The number 22.
So Hardaway comes back on. As Davion Sykes terminates, goes into Black. Ollie Anderson can't hang there. That was a great decision there by Black. Recognition, we would say anywhere else, mouse in the house. Coach Dave Peavy from Duncanville, great conversation before the game. They aren't taking AF lightly. It's a different brand of basketball from Utah. They're going to shoot it a lot as Hardaway straight away knocks down the 3, but then we got a foul away from the ball on the shot, and it's going to go against Black. That's going to go on Anthony Black, his first, and the 4th team foul. So the 3 is good. It's a 1-point game. But then the foul to Black. And Duncanville going to pick up full court. Rosson checked in the game for American Fort. Blake Rosson, a sophomore. Evan Young out to Tiger Cuff. Now Durant going to drive on Black. Send out to Evan Young. Evan out to Tiger. Young straight away for 3 and got it. Coach Peter told me, so these guys can shoot it. If you don't pay attention to them, they'll just keep shooting it. He knew it. And AF knocking down 4 threes here in the first half, or probably first quarter. Up top of Black, 1:45 on a rolling clock. And a strong take and finish by Anthony Black. They had a 2-point game, 14-12. Evan Young. Go out to Ollie Anderson. Ollie out to Cuff. Now Durant. Here comes Rosson for the screen. Coach Peavy wanted them to go for that steal, and now have their chance. No, it goes back to Durant. Coach Peavy could feel the turnover sitting right there. There's something that sparked Duncanville. They can't get to the ball. 14-12. Inside of 45 seconds left in the quarter. Remember, no shot clock in high school basketball. As Evan Young, they spread the floor, and Evan Young goes Bobby Hurley all the way to the rim. And a 4-point lead once again for the Cavemen. Quickly on the other end, the dunk is missed and taken by Young. Davion Sykes went for a little showtime, didn't get it to go down. And it's a 4-point lead for the Cavemen. 15 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. That could not have gone any better for Coach Ryan Cuff. As bad as the first quarter went last night, this first quarter was a dream. Ollie Anderson looking for a dream shot there, and Rosslyn can't save that. 1.2. 1.2 on the clock. So glad to have Amy Harris pushing all the fun buttons, keeping you everything straight. We sent Preston home once again. So Ashton Wallace will come on. 1.2 seconds left in the quarter. And inbound into Ron Holland at the horn. Oh, barely got it, but how about the first quarter for American Fort? Cavemen lead Duncanville 16-12. You're watching the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest on Game Night Live Rewind.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
And welcome back into Lehi High School. It's a buzz here. Local fans all excited. American Fork leads Duncanville to start the second quarter 16-12. And Duncanville's going to challenge them to keep shooting the ball the way they shot it in the first quarter. I'm not sure what the question is here to start. I'm pretty confused at what's happening at the moment. We're not TV timeout. I don't do that stuff here. So they're going to try to sort out what's happened at the table. This is where basketball has become more like football. We need announcements of what's going on. So still trying to figure out what's happening here. So technical foul here on Duncanville, and I don't know if it was a substitution deal or what, but there's Ollie Anderson. It'll be 2 free throws in the ball here for AF. I saw Coach Cuff saying it's fine. And Anderson splits the pair. Okay, so a player not in the official book. And we only had one number change, and that was Anthony Black, normally wearing 14s, wearing 0. So I'm not sure who that was. So here's Yao Rainier. Backdoor into Ollie Anderson. And Anderson with 3 points in the second quarter. And it's a 7-point advantage for American Fort. 3 on the way, back rim. And now I didn't hit the strap. See, Vince Francis knows my feelings. I don't know why we have these poles in play and the straps in play. There's engineers so much smarter than me. There's so many engineers smarter than I am. Can we not figure that out? So AF up 7. Evan Young outside to Wallace. He got things started. 2 threes in the first quarter for Wallace. Cycle through, here's Young. Evan up top to Anderson, over to Rainier. Yao on the drive. Nice feed inside to Rawson, +1. Adam Rawson, the senior. And Rawson will go to the line looking for the 3-point play and extend the lead to 10.
Back in the ball game for the Panthers, number 0, Anthony Black, and number 22, Damian Sykes.
So Rawson to the line. And backrooms have put a lane violation.
Lane violation on Duncanville. Repeat the shot.
And Rawson hits the extra free throw after the lane violation. May have worked out better for Duncanville because it would have been a 2-point bucket for Wallace, as hard on the take there by Holland, couldn't get it to go. And the rebound claimed by AF. And now the Cavemen looking to increase their advantage. Evan Young. Outside Ollie Anderson. Cross court Rainier. Yao for 3. Short. Wallace tracks it down, but he was out of bounds. And now we'll go back to Duncanville. Well, Duncanville was here for the first half of that Lehi Miami New Orleans game as Black is fouled on the drive, and then we'll go against Ollie Anderson. But that first half, the Lehi Miami New Orleans game, it was Cooper Lewis hitting 4 threes. I think unofficially, I had Lehi with, I think it was 7 or 8 threes made in the first half. And he saw that as Black draws the +1. And Anthony Black will go to the line to shoot 2, or probably shoot the +1, as the foul goes on Evan Young. Black caught a mouse in the house and went to work. So Anthony Black hits the free throw, and it's a 7-point game, 22-15. There's Yao Rainier. And Yao is fouled by Ron Holland. So that is 16 fouls now on Duncanville. Cross court to Evan Young. Evan leaves it back for Rainier. Yao will drive the lane. Nope. He lost the handle on the way up. Cameron Barnes with the block, and then that ball goes out of bounds. You're seeing Duncanville just can't quite find that rhythm as we go inside of 6 minutes left in the half. As Tiger Cuff will come on for Yao Rainier. I dare say the biggest weapon the AF has in this game are the guys who can shoot threes. Not about matching athleticism. If AF matches threes, that's their one weapon. I'm not saying they win, but it's their one weapon in this game. Outside with Evan Young. Evan working on a pivot on Hardaway. Now Rawson back inside to Cuff. Cuff got stuck. Here's Durant, and then a foul on the drive on Cam Barnes. That will put Durant at the line. And that free throw is good from Durant. And that ball goes off of Rawson, and we'll go back to Duncanville.
Taking the ball game for the big man, number 21, Aaron Dunn.
So Black goes at Evan Young, blocked by Dunn. Got the ball back, sends up top to reset the offense. Now a foul. I got a lot of pet peeves. The pass and crash. If you've never played in Utah, you want to know something that's called as much as anything, a pass and crash charge. I don't know who started it in this state. We might need to lock him up. So wipe off the dunk. Offensive foul, and that's the 8th team foul on Duncanville. Center of the corner, Wallace doesn't settle for the three. Sets out to Cuff. Tiger, oh, nice feed inside to Dunn. Blows the bunny. And then the rebound claimed by Duncanville. Here comes the push. Right to the rim. And it's Rasan Collier laying it in. It was a great job by Davion Sykes. And now Sykes gets hit with the foul, and it'll put Wallace at the line for one-on-one free throws.
At the line shooting one-on-one for the game man, number 20, Ashton Wallace.
And Ashton Wallace has now got 7 points in the half. He hit the 2 threes, including the first 3 of the game. Kind of set the tone for this first half for American Fort. Talked about it earlier when it was happening, that you have that one guy that could stand up and say, hey, don't care who we're playing, we're just playing, and that was Ashton Wallace. He came off the bench last night, started a year ago, as he hits both free throws here, increasing the lead 25-17 for American Fort. And here comes Duncanville down the floor, loses his footing, and we're going to have a foul on AF. And here's the part, when we saw this in the last game, when you start calling it tight, you better keep calling it tight. You're going to have a lot of issues on your hands. But the other issue is that we're going to be shooting free throws forever. Quickly inside. Black can't get it to go, and Durant pulls down the rebound. Durant trapped along the baseline, and then the timeout granted to Ryan Cuff. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 4:24 left in the half. You're watching the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest. .424 left in the first half. Game Night Live Rewind broadcasts, as always, brought to you by Heidemann and Associates for any law needs whatsoever. Flat rate law fees. Not getting charged by the hour. Getting charged by the service. Go to utah.law. Find the law office nearest you. Get a free consultation. Let them know that Rewind sent you. There's Evan Young over to Tiger Cuff. Sends that ball to the corner. Jackson Durant for 3. And the largest lead of the evening, 11 points for the Cavemen. In transition, Ron Holland lips out the triple. And the rebound to Durant. Caleb Jones picking up full court here with Evans. Tar to the hole, done on the follow, the block by Black, and a foul. And it goes. So I think Coach is going to know that official's gum flavor by the end of the night. They spend a lot of time talking between foul calls. As Coach Peavy still having a little chat with him. Just trying to understand the situation. And Dunn goes 1 of 2. 12-point game. Comes Holland right at Dunn, and so that is a 17th foul. It'll be 1-1 free throws here for Ron Holland. There's just no flow to this game right now. It's like we're stuck on the freeway in LA. Stop and start, start, stop and start. As Holland knocks down the front end of 1-1. And got them both. And sub did not get in, so no sub. And there's a steal. Good hands, and then Young trying to call timeout and grants a timeout. And a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. 3:29 left in the half.
Ouch. Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Welcome back in. Dusty Litster with you. We've had a crazy first half that we didn't see coming. And now a technical foul on whom? Oh, AF has 6 players on the floor. Man, I'm missing my illustrator so I can go through and count them. My inner Rod Gilmore wanted to come out. Oh, and Holland misses the first. And got that. You know, here's the last little bit here for Duncanville. They played last Friday in Zachary, Louisiana. Well, they played in a tournament rather. Played against Zachary, Louisiana. And then they played against played in New Orleans on the 4th. They played Montverde on the 9th, and then here on the 11th. These players will get 10 days off after tonight. Well, games anyway. Black down the lane! And maybe the spark that Duncanville needed to get out of the haze of this first half of this game. But we've thought out a couple of times, and AF has responded each time. They're going to pick up man-to-man. Tiger Cuff goes over to Shepard. And now Ollie Anderson. And the one miss here for AF is Evan Young is on the bench real quick getting a breather, and he is the ball handler for American Fort. And I lovingly call him the Bobby Hurley of American Fort because it's really what he is. hands the ball extremely well. When he shoots, it's because he knows it's the best shot, and he controls the floor. And even Bobby Hurley ate up the Dream Team for a half. Ollie Anderson goes inside to Rawson, who turns right into Black and turns it over. Good hands by Black and a chance to make this a 4-point game with the 3. Black lost the handle, and that was off of American Fork. So lob in to Ron Holland, pulls for 3, back rimmed, and Rawson brings down the rebound. And he'll hand off to Tiger Cuff. This is Shepard. Now Anderson. Terminated in bad spots. That ball somehow gets to Shepard. Coach Peavy just can't believe it. I think he believes he should have about 15 steals in this first half. Black with Shepard. Now to Anderson. Ollie, Euro to corner. Durant short on the 3, and the rebound taken by Eric Demings. Here comes Demings. Down the left side of the lane, into Anderson, and the block. Anderson couldn't quite decide what he's going to do. Takes a bump, gives up the foul. It'll be free throws for Eric Demings. And Demings short on the free throw. Here comes Young and the older Rawson. So Rashawn Collier and Jones come back on. Adam Rawson. Back rims both. There's Cuff, give it up to Evan Young. Evan up top to Durant, to the corner. Or probably the angle rather, to Shepard. Now straight away with Cuff. Tiger. There's Rawson. Holland right there. Here's Durant, has back to Cuff. Now up top to Young. Evan Young turns it over. Duncanville on the run. Black. Foul by Cuff. Can't get the bucket to fall, but he'll get 2 free throws. Number 2 on Tiger Cuff. And the 10th team foul on AF. 101 left in the half. And the first free throw good.
For the Panthers, number 2, Evan Phelps.
So Black made the first. And the second stays down. And Evan Young feeling the pressure up the floor from Caleb Jones. With the way this first half's been called, I'm shocked that it took that long for that one. The way it's been called, I'm not saying I thought it were fouls, but that one was a foul on Ron Holland. And Young will go to the line. It has been a while since AF has put the ball in the hoop. In fact, I don't remember their last field goal. Our friends from Kimball have really been bugged by Utah free throw shooters. All the games we've had them with them, they have not liked the way Utah free throw shooters put their foot so close to the free throw line. And Young goes 0 for 2 uncharacteristically. In transition, Hardaway. His 3 won't go. Rebound to Rawson. 40 seconds. Down to 35. Young out to Shepard. There's Rawson. Now Evan Young backs things out around 15 seconds. Young has that one stripped away. Ball hits the deck, and here comes Duncanville. Can make it a 3-point game heading into half, and there's the bucket. Davion Sykes with 2 seconds, and that'll do it. The lead was as large as 12 for American Fork, but they go to the locker room with a 3-point lead over the high-powered national perennial power, Duncanville, 29-26. What a first half. Second half will be coming up. Again, our halftime score, American Fork 29, Duncanville 26. We'll step aside. You're watching the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk.
Ouch! Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
And welcome back to Lehi High School here in Lehi, Utah. Start of the second half, American Fork leading Duncanville 29-26. It was hot shooting in the first half. American Fork rather took a 22-12 lead, and at that point, or since that point, it's a 14-7 game for Duncanville. And for all our friends watching from the DFW area, congratulations on the football team making it to the state championship game. I'm very aware of how good this Duncanville program is, and nearly everything there in Texas. Been to the campus, been to the field house. So excited when I heard that Duncanville was going to come to this showcase here in Utah. So I hope you're enjoying the stream. I know the game was a little choppy to start. Doesn't start any better here in the second half, but there we go. Ron Holland with the bucket, and it's a one-point ball game, 29-28. On the angle with Yao Rainier. Yao to Wallace, now to Jackson Durant. Evan Young outside to Rainier. Yao drop it inside to Rawson. Skip to Young for three. Lipped out, a rebound taken by Black, and a chance for Duncanville to take the lead. Sykes into the corner. Three on the way, +1. Eric Demings hits the three, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line. The foul goes to Rawson, and now Demings at the line to make it a 3-point game, and it's off the mark. So 31-29. Right down the lane, Rainier is fouled, and it'll be free throws for Yao Rainier. And that goes on Ashton Hardaway. Ashton, a junior. So Yao Rainier at the line, a senior here for American Fork. Front rim's the first. So you're talking to Coach P before the game, he talked about having to deal with the shooting for American Fork. They talked about his players that played, a lot of guys from Utah prospects at the AAU. They've settled into this one. It's been a while since AF has got a field goal in this game. Holland along the baseline, leaves it for Hardaway for three. Front iron, Demings there, but can't get the putback. And the rebound to Wallace. And Ashton lost his shoe. That's a flat tire and a half here for Ashton Wallace. Rawson sent out to Durant. Jackson picked off by Demings. Great instinctive play by Eric Demings. At Rainier, and then the foul to Yao Rainier, and it'll put Demings at the line to shoot 2 free throws. So Eric Demings at the line, just hit the 3. And knocks down his first free throw of the night. So Bashan Collier comes on. Is Ron Holland getting his finger looked at. And Demings, after going 0 for 3 from the stripe, goes 2 for 2 in that trip. And the Panthers are going to pick up the pressure, leading 3-0, their largest lead. Sent out Rainier, looking for the tie, and there it is. Yao Rainier from the outside, and we're tied up at 33. Quickly the other way, Black didn't get the contact he thought he'd get. Wallace comes away with the rebound. Rainier kind of pulled the chair out on that. Here comes Evan Young. Evan up top to Wallace. And now Rawson. Rawson hard to the hole, draws the foul. As Rashawn Collier got caught in an awkward position there with his back to him. And draws the foul, and there'll be 2 free throws.
At the line shooting 2, the Caveman, number 15,
And Rawson misses the free throw. And I'll have one more. And coming on now is Davion Sykes. Pardon me, it was Cameron Barnes. And Rawson goes 0 for 2 and a rebound to Rainier. Yao stuck along the baseline looking for an outlet. There's Rawson back out to Yao. Got out to Ashton Wallace. Wallace. Flinders leaves it for Rainier. Wallace step back blocked. Great defense by Cameron Barnes. Let him come back to him. And now that ball's poked away and is picked up by American Fork. Here comes Flinders. Into the corner to Rainier. Yao looking into Rawson. Rawson outside Flinders. Now Wallace. Wallace fall away, too strong, and it kicks off. And the smallest guy on the floor with the board, hands off to Wallace, who finishes. Give it up to Flinders, coming up with the offensive board. And AF just won't go away. Here's Black. Now reset the offense here or will set up the offenses. Black goes at Durant, leaves it for the baseline J from Sykes. And a timeout taken by Duncanville. 4:24 left in the third quarter. We're tied up at 35. You're watching the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest. So out of the timeout, it is 35 all. Here's Tiger Cuff. Back over to Yao Rainier. Tiger hit a three early in the game as Rainier to Durant, now to Cuff. Tiger just a little short. That's out of bounds off of Duncanville and will stay with American Fork. So Cuff will trigger in to Flinders. And now foul away from the ball as Rainier is going through the lane. And Rashawn Collier, I don't know if he lost his foot and kind of grabbed on. I missed where he was on that one. But that is the third team foul. Both teams at 3 team fouls. And Collier again grabbing on Rainier. That is number 3 on Rashawn Collier. Into Ashton Wallace, blocked. Great play by Demings. That's off the hands of Ron Holland. Just couldn't secure it. You see Holland looked like he got his index finger taped up on his shooting hand. So AF goes into Dunn. Here's Durant backing down Black, and a nice finish by Jackson Durant. And AF was up 37-35, quickly the other way. Holland, nice take it. Dunn +1. What a finish by Ron Holland. And a chance to put Duncanville up. And we'll see how his fingers affect his free throw. Number 2 on Dunn, 4 on AF. And Holland calmly knocks that down. No problem whatsoever. So 1-point lead here for Duncanville. Outside to Flinders. Straight away with Wallace. Flinders back inside to Dunn, working on Holland. Back out, Ashton Wallace. Durant comes away with it, and Durant gets a +1. The foul to Evan Phelps, and Jackson Durant will go to the line looking for the three-point play.
For Duncanville, number 24, Ashton Hardaway. For the Cavemen, number 24, Blake Rawson. Line shooting 1 for the Cavemen, number 35, Jackson Durant.
And Jackson knocks down the +1 free throw, and he'll come off the floor in favor of Ollie Anderson. Three on the way, off the mark from Demings. Nice board by Hardaway, goes back up strong, and Hardaway will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Number 24, Ashton Hardaway.
And free throw good. Mentioned Ashton, a junior, the son of former Magic great Penny Hardaway. I'll refrain from trying to pull out my Chris Rock impersonation. Those terrific commercials back in the day. I hope Coach Penny, if he's watching, enjoying this one. Rawson working on Holland. Sent out to Tiger Cuff. Nice ball fake and a beautiful find to Rawson. And he's going to get the foul on Hardaway. And you see the younger Rawson just go straight up. Has the bucket. But Blake Rawson, the sophomore, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And Blake bakes in the free throw. And I would say he's not used to shooting this. This is the exact same gym they have at American Fort. His own gym looks just like this, but hey, by all means, man. Back rim's the second. You can see just a little amped up here. Young sophomore playing against the top team in the country. Eric Demings to the corner, working around. Jones now to Black. Beautiful take by Black, and he's going to draw the charge on Rawson. Again, Rawson had yet to get to the position. Great decision. Not everybody's Rue Baker. Going to get in there and stand on the tracks. So to the line goes Anthony Black. Still the leader of this Duncanville team. One of the top recruits in the state of Texas. And Black's just trying to remove his the tape on him. And Black misses the first. So Black, a lot of attention. Oklahoma State, Gonzaga, Arkansas, Georgia, amongst others. Knocks down the second free throw, so we're tied up at 41. .245 left in the third quarter. And now the trap on Ollie Anderson, and then they're going to catch Caleb Jones. And that's what Coach Peavy's telling him, hey, you had your spot. If you keep creeping up on it, you know you're walking into that contact, and then the whistle comes. We haven't clapped at the same time. Coach Peavy around sync. But that will put Ollie Anderson at the line. We will be shooting free throws the entire fourth quarter, as both teams are in the bonus. As Ollie Anderson knocks down the front end of 1-on-1.
Taking into the ballgame, the Panthers, number 22,
So Davian Sykes comes back on, as well as J.R. Turley comes on for Coach Ryan Cuff. And the free throw good. 43-41. Favor of American Fork. Black goes right down the lane. They were tied again at 43. And then a near steal by Sykes. So they'll go back to American Fork as Tiger Cuff will come up for J.R. Turley. Got his chance to say that, hey, you got to come on the floor against Duncanville in his career. Here comes Wallace. 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. Flinders up top with Anderson. Now Wallace. Great hands by Hardaway. Cuff now fouled from behind by Holland, and Tiger Cuff will go to the line, and Holland could just frustrate himself about the decision there. You can tell Duncanville don't think I'm more skilled than American Fork. You just feel the pressure building on him just to pull away here. And Cuff knocks down the first free throw. That is the third personal foul on Ron Holland. And Cuff got them both. So check that. J.R. Turley's gonna be part of this third quarter. So Turley comes back on. Have not seen him yet this year in all of our coverage. As Black goes up top to Sykes into the corner to Hardaway. Here's Black back to Demings. Eric on the drive. Demings, nice drive on Turley. Draws the foul. It'll be Eric Demings on the line for 2 free throws. With 1:47 left in the third quarter. At some point, we will get to the fourth quarter. And that is the 7th team foul on AF. And Demings has now had back-to-back free throws. Mentioned he struggled from the three-point line early on. But has found his stroke from the free throw line. Tied up at 45. Ashton Wallace can go right to the rim, and Wallace finishes. 47-45, that's 10 points on the night for Ashton Wallace, unofficially. Actually got him 12. Hardaway for 3 off the mark. Holland with the board back up and tied at 47. Ollie Anderson over to Ashton Wallace. Back to Anderson. Cuff, cross court to Flinders. Was looking into Rawson. Cuff open for 3. Tiger Cuff's second 3 of the night. 50-47. Down the lane, Demings leaves it short, and the board and bucket to Davion Sykes. And it's 50-49. 40 seconds to go in the third. Of course, Tiger Cuff, the son of Ryan Cuff, the head coach at American Fork. Ryan was a high school All-American. As that ball's loose, Rawson has it, loses the handle, picked up by Black, and then that ball goes out of bounds. So it'll be Panther basketball with 22.1 left.
Checking the ball into the caveman, number 15, Adam Rawson.
So Adam Rawson will come on, as well as Turley. Coach Peavy wants one shot. They're going to lob that in to Holland. Get the one shot. Maybe I misread him. That ball's loose. Still loose, and a jump ball. And it'll be American Fork ball with 9 seconds to go. So I did see Coach Peavy. Coach Peavy say, I wanted one shot. He's asked guys, hey, what happened to one shot? We wanted one shot. But it'll be American Fork ball in 9 seconds. But with the trouble the AF's had to get in a quick shot, might not be a bad thing here for Duncanville. Heading into the fourth quarter with the basketball. And their ball goes out of bounds. Essentially a 2-for-1 opportunity now for Duncanville. With 9 seconds left, they'll get the ball at the quarter. Quickly into Holland, and one. It only takes 1.1 off the clock, and just like Coach Peavy drew it up. So Holland on the line looking for the three-point play. And Holland at the line to extend the lead to 2, and does. Collier comes on to hold up AF. Here comes Young. Evan Young with 3. Evan Young down the lane, going to draw a call. Such has been the case all night. And it'll be Evan Young at the line looking to tie the game up with 1.5 left in the quarter. We'll be shooting double bonus free throws during the entire fourth quarter.
Into the ballgame for the Cavemen, J.R. Turley.
So J.R. Turley will come on for Cuff. As Evan Young at the line. Oh, it was 1-1, so misses on that. And the shot, the horn misses. And at the end of 3, Duncanville has a lead 52-50 as we head to the fourth quarter. The final quarter of the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest coming up after this break.
Ouch. Gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way. Your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
Start of the fourth quarter, Duncanville leads 52-50 against American Fork. Their first, American Fork led at the end of the first, led the half. Largest lead for the Cavemen has been 12 points. Nice drive by Hardaway, couldn't get it. Holland didn't get called on the loose ball foul on the rebound. That is number 4 on Holland. And it's a loose ball foul, so it is double bonus free throws. And it'll be Ashton Wallace going the line. Going to go back to that conversation I had with Coach Peavy, and I asked him about coming out playing against American Fork. And he said, look, you can't get caught up looking at a team. He said, these guys can shoot. It's a different style of basketball. They're not, that Duncanville doesn't play a whole lot, if at all. And he said, look, they can shoot the ball. And that's exactly what you've seen tonight. Just that first half, the shooting got American Fork a lead. That's forced Duncanville to continue to scrap and come through this one. So Wallace splits the pair, 52-51. And now a block on Evan Young. We'll have 2 more free throws here on this end of the floor. And number 3 on Evan Young. And Barnes misses the free throw. He'll get one more. And goes 0 for 2 on that trip. So American Fork the chance to take the lead with the bucket. Yauernier drives, base gets stuck. Here's Rawson. Back cut to Young, and Evan Young finishes. And that's 53-52 American Fork. Here's Black, and that's out of bounds. Cameron Barnes was out of bounds, and he got that ball. And go back to American Fork, and they have a chance to extend the lead. Young up top to Wallace. Now Yauernier. Nice hands by Hardaway, pokes it away. Great defense from the junior. On the push now with Black. Black down the lane and the finish, and Duncanville back on top, 54-53. And then a steal on the inbound. Sykes gives it up. Demings for three, and it is a 4-point advantage. Largest lead of the night for the Panthers. Backdoor cut, that ball out of bounds off of Cameron Barnes.
Checking into the ballgame for Duncanville, number 10, Rashawn Collier.
There's Ashton Wallace. Now Rawson. Rawson hits Evan Young, now Yauernier. Yao moving a little fast here. Some turnovers, now some frustration, and then a reach-in foul going to be called on Rashawn Collier.
Also number 10, Rashawn Collier, his 4th personal foul.
Number 4 on Rashawn Collier.
Shooting 2 for the Cavemen, number 1, Yauernier.
So Yauernier at the line. And Rainier knocks down the first of two. And Rainier tugged that one. And now, we're going to walk 94 feet to the other end of the floor on that foul on the rebound on Evan Young. That is number 4 on Evan Young. So Ashton Hardaway at the line for 2. And he got the first.
Checking in the ballgame for the Panthers, number 22, Damian Sykes.
And Hardaway got them both. And now a 5-point lead. It's Ashton Wallace. Now Anderson. There's Rainier into the corner, Wallace. And now Young fouled from behind by Black. And Coach Peavy's like, what are you doing? You know exactly what happens. And this will put Evan Young at the line again for 2 more free throws. The free throw good.
After the ballgame for the Cavemen, number 24, Blake Russell.
And Young makes both of his free throws. 59-56 with 5:55 to go. There's Black working on Rainier. Demings into the corner to Sykes. Hardaway, pull up three, off the mark. Demings going for the board, and a claim by Rawson. It'll hand back to Ollie Anderson, a chance for American Forkpole within one or tie with the three. Rainier drops it in to Rawson. Rainier out to Young. Young on the drive, leaves it for Rawson. Rawson goes at Black, pulled the chair out. Black learning on that one, pulled the chair on Rawson, thought he'd be right on his hip. Had a turnover and a chance for Duncanville to go up 5, potentially 6. There's Demings, and a timeout taken by Coach Peavy. 4:59 left in the fourth quarter. Duncanville leads 59-56. You're watching the Holiday Hoop Fest on Game Night Live Rewind. So welcome back to Lehi, Utah. 59-56 the score. Duncanville leading. American Fork, apologize for a technical glitch we had. The scoreboard not sending data through, so updated. The three-point advantage here for the Panthers. A nice take and finish by Black. Anthony Black's had a great night tonight. Durant just got that into Rawson. So it's Ollie Anderson, Rawson, Durant, Cuff, and Wallace. And there's a turnover. And a chance for Duncanville to really open this up here. Out to Hardaway. Here's Sykes. Eric Demings driving on Cuff. And the two-handed flush comes out. Black with the offensive board, sends out to Hardaway for three. And he got it. Worked out even better for Duncanville to get the three from Hardaway. As Cam Barnes did not get the dunk to go down. And now an 8-point lead for the Panthers. Ashton Hardaway. I'm going to get guarded by Ashton Wallace. Send that one. Durant just terminates, has it taken out of his hands by Sykes. And now with 3:35 left, Duncanville could really put the hurt on and get up by double digits. Black, lob it up, and there's the dunk. Cameron Barnes falls from the ceiling, and it's a 10-point lead for Duncanville. Been a frustrating night, not going the way they want to go to get their style of play. And it's opening up now, 66-56, Panthers lead. We'll be right back. You're watching the Holiday Hoop Fest.
Ouch, gonna need some pills for that one.
Hey, prescription pain pills can be dangerous.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You're her parent, not a drill sergeant. More love, then they'll listen.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about prescriptions the right way.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
3:24 left in the fourth quarter. And Duncanville threatening to pull away from American Fork. The hot shooting of the Cavemen in the first half has not been the experience in the second half. Really since the second half of the second quarter. This is a team that can shoot the ball well. Faith Family found that out last night as well. As Yao Rainier loses the handle, and it'll be a turnover. No, a foul on Evan Young, and that'll be number 5 on Young, who jumped on the back of Eric Demings. So Evan Young will come off the floor. And the biggest issue for AF is not only is he a senior point guard, but he is the one guy that can handle the ball against the pressure of Duncanville with speed anyway for American Fork. So if you go to Flinders, I'll go to Shepherd. So coming in the game now for American Fork will be Jared Shepherd. So that puts Eric Demings at the line. And got the first. And the second. So now a 12-point lead for Duncanville. And the three-point shooting has to get going for American Fork. There's Tiger Cuff. Shepherd goes into Rainier. Yao to Durant. Now Tiger Cuff for 3, short. And that's off the leg of Demings. No, they're going to say off the hands of Shepherd. But Shepherd dove out of bounds. And this looks a lot like last night. Remember, American Fork showed it earlier. Fell down 16-2 to Faith Family. Came back, took the lead in the first half. Some initial read was right, but they came back and took the lead in the first half, all off of three-point shooting. But in the second half, didn't have the legs to keep firing him up and get him to go. And Cuff again will pull and is short. That goes off Yao Rainier. And Ryan Cuff not pleased with his shot selection of his son. And it's a 12-point advantage for Duncanville, a chance to go up 15. Black goes at Wallace. Davion Sykes gonna pull it out. Here's Demings. Score and clock certainly in the favor of Duncanville. As Ashton Wallace will pick up the foul, it'll put Eric Demings back at the line where he's found his groove.
At the line, shooting 2 for the Panthers, number 11, Eric Demings.
And Demings knocks down the first. And rolls in the second. So now game high 14-point lead for the Panthers. They'll move on. Took a scare for a minute here from American Fork. There's a steal from Black. Oh, what a dunk! +1! Anthony Black absolutely putting on a show. I would love to think that Duncanville fans, and I don't know at all, saw the hands there from Davion Sykes. I don't know if you're 8-second fans. Watch the movie 8 Seconds on Lane Frost. That was his victory after he rode a bull. He rode them all 8 seconds. He would do the double hands. If it was, I love the reference. If not, put in the comment section what the double hand wave is. It's exactly what it looks like. And I'm sure I'm missing the reference. Is Dunn. give it up to Flinders. And a 17-point lead now for Duncanville. A game which they trailed by 12 in the first half. And send ahead to Sykes, and a foul by Flinders. And all the Lehi fans were ready for that to be a lob. But it's been great to have Duncanville come into Utah. Matter of fact, all these teams from Texas. I mentioned we had Faith Family Academy and also Kimball here at the Holiday Hoop Fest. Love the DFW area. The Metroplex is terrific, and congratulations again to Duncanville football into the 6A championship game. But a bit of a scare for American Fork early on. Thought you feel the talent level would just give out sooner or later. AF shooting went cold, and that is their one opportunity they had was to shoot their way to an upset. Can't get that three to fall. Nice dish inside to Dunn, who finishes. And Shepard nearly steals the inbound, and that'll be the foul to Collier. That's number 5 on Collier.
Fouls on number 10, Rashawn Collier, his 5th personal foul. Back in the ball game for American Fork, number 22, J.R. Turley.
And it'll be a timeout on the floor to Duncanville. 1:24 left in the Holiday Hoop Fest. We'll take it. We'll be right back. So 1:24 to go. Anxiety's over here for the Panthers. As mentioned, Coach P would tell me that somebody on a long break, played a lot of games. I went through the schedule just moments ago. Played Montford just a couple days ago. But there's a lot of traveling, going to Louisiana, playing New Orleans. Then we'll play Montford and then come out to Utah to go play in high elevation. Snowed yesterday, the last 2 days. But deserve a long break here for Duncanville. And off the turnover, here comes Flinders. Now Shepard, give it up to Yao Rainier. Yao terminates, send out. Shepard open for 3. And it crawls in. 74-63. There's Cam Barnes. And on back to Caleb Jones. And then the trap comes from Shepard and Rainier. And and they'll get Yao Rainier on the foul as he closed in there on Jones. We've seen that a lot tonight on the Panthers, but get that one as well. As Jones knocks down the first. Again, I want to thank all of you for joining us this week. You can watch these games anytime right here on YouTube from this weekend. A couple classic games. Was the first game of the Holiday Hoop Fest was Corner Canyon and Kimball, 84-81 Corner Canyon, and a game went back and forth, big shot after big shot. And then game 2 was a triple overtime game with Farmington versus Miami Norland. There's Shepard again for 3 and hits. 76-66. Jones into the corner, 3 on the way, and good from Jackson Prince. Ahead to Dunn. And a ball out of bounds off of Dunn. It'll be Panther ball. We'll dribble it out for the final 6 seconds. As Duncanville will dribble this one out. Congratulations. Our final score, Duncanville 79, American Fork 66. Great showing for American Fork, but Duncanville certainly showing all their power. I want to thank all you fans for joining us here on our stream tonight and throughout the weekend. Our Heinemann Associates Player of the Game, we're going to go with Anthony Black. Thought he was spectacular throughout the night. In moments where it was getting crazy, Black was the guy making plays for Duncanville. Again, Duncanville, the final score is 79-66 over AF. Congratulations to Duncanville on the win, but also make it to the 6A championship game in football as well. For Vince Francis and Amy Harris, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Game Night Live Rewind's coverage of the 2021 Holiday Hoop Fest.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers.